Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author and trading view with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be taking a pair, breaking it down from a technical and order flow perspective. And in doing so, I will provide as much free education as possible. So I really suggest that you stick to the video till the end, and I will see you on the charts. In today's video, I want to speak about USD CAD because at the moment we do have quite interesting price action and structure. So first I will be covering the technical side, then we will be moving to the order flow. Starting here on the monthly time frame, what we can see is that the market has just created a very strong impulse to the upside, followed by this correction. Now, in general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we do that, we can see how the market has just rejected the zone that is in between the 50% and 0.618 of the Fibonacci taken on the monthly impulse. Now, this is a very strong support zone that most of the times the market tests and then rejects to the upside, essentially completing this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. So here on the monthly, everything seems pretty bullish in the long term. Dropping down on the weekly, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can notice how the market has just created this weekly M pattern. And in general, after the creation of an M pattern, what we want to see is for the market to create a move to the upside, to go and complete the pattern at the previous support term resistance, which is the neckline of the M pattern itself. And then we do expect a bit of a rejection lower because the neckline by definition is a previous support term resistance. So you expect the market to in fact find resistance at the area. Now, looking here at the structure, we can see that the neckline of this M pattern here is this zone here, which the market at the moment is about to test. So what we can expect is a bit more bullish price action for the market to test the area and then a potential rejection lower. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, first of all, I spoke about USD CAD a couple of times in the past. I spoke about it when the market was creating this impulse. I explained all the reasons for which from here we could expect first a correction, and then from here more bearish continuation, which is in fact exactly what the market gave us. And from here, I made another breakdown explaining all the reasons for which we could expect this rejection to the upside, which again is what the market gave us. And by the way, I will link in the description these two previous analyses so you can go and check them out for more free education. However, at the moment, what do we have here on the daily? How we could be looking for the next potential move. Now, before we analyze the structure that we have here on the daily, let's first go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders. So the COT data, which is what the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market are doing, which are the big players in the market. Now, if we go and see what we have on the CAD, we can see that lately, with the last reports, net positions have been increased. We went, in fact, from having minus 25k net positions, we went all the way up to now having minus 12k net positions. So a constant increase in net positioning, making the CAD stronger. Now, you have to keep in mind that all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if the CAD is getting stronger, this means that CAD USD is getting stronger. But since we are looking at USD CAD, it means that USD CAD is getting weaker. You simply have to reverse everything. So what this means here is that the CAD is getting stronger during a move to the upside, meaning that if the market here on the weekly will complete this M pattern, from the neckline, as we usually expect in this pattern, there is the possibility for a rejection lower. And here on the daily, this would mean that since the market during this move to the upside is kind of creating a W formation, we could expect a rejection lower for the market to go and retest this area. So here on the daily, we could expect a bit more bullish price action, but overall, we do expect the market to reverse lower, to go and potentially retest this area here, which on the daily time frame is this previous daily resistance turned support. Now, if the market does create a little bit more bullish price action, how we could then approach a potential rejection lower. Now, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily, combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames. So 4-hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the upside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bullish market as we would have to an intraday bearish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bullish to bearish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection lower for the completion of the pattern at this previous resistance turn support. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and those kind of things, that is all part of the mentorship program, which you can find at transparentfxtrading.com. Here you have the possibility to gain access to my entire course with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COT data software, which is the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower here past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment I'm running a special promotion in which you have a huge discount on the lifetime access price of the mentorship program, so one-time payment for lifetime access. And if you scroll lower, you will see that there is still time to join before the timer goes to 0 and the offer expires and the price goes back to normal. However, spots are limited, so if they get filled before the timer goes to 0, the offer will end anyway and price will go back to normal. So I really suggest that you take advantage and join directly from here and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in my next video.